Your focus decides your feelings. What does it mean, Basil? It means whatever you focus on is going to dictate how you feel. And I can say that from experience today. Because earlier today, right now it is 11:21, but I started vlogging earlier. So I'm going to go back to show you the footage that I recorded earlier. So this is going to be one of these vlogs that start in the middle of the day and go backwards and then come back. Yeah, I went through some stuff. I was cleaning off my desktop on my computer because it's still moving slowly. And then I was also cleaning out my clothes closet because I don't know what I have from what fits. And I found two things that really took me down memory lane about mommy and upsetted my morning. And I was focusing on it so hard. And then Princess Roxana texted me and asked me how my day was going. And I told her I found these clips. And anyways, you were kind to me, Princess Roxana. Thank you so much. So let me show you what happened. This is the folder I found with all these clips of mommy. This lady has breast cancer and still is alive. Her daughter died from breast cancer and mommy's gone too. She's devastated.
Hi, hello.
And Sam, Terry,
Cherry,
Sandra,
Sandra,
Sugar. God, I
Sugar,
hope I don't forgot nobody. Diana,
Diana,
Jen.
Jen.
These are people that tell me every day that they're praying for you, okay? If I forget anybody, please forgive me.
Thanks for the prayers.
So, as you can imagine, it hit me right in the gut. And I think it hit me because this whole month of May is hard for me. Last year, May was the time when it was the most scariest for us because we were faced with the real possibility that mom could die. And at that point, you are like grabbing at straws, at snake oil, at anything anybody tell you to do. You know, you just wanted to do to save your parent, to save my loved one. All right, guys. So now, middle of the day, I'm gonna leave with Joe right now to go buy the masa. When I come back, I'm gonna be doing a show. I found out that when I'm down, doing a show perks me up. It's weird, huh? Don't you think that's weird? It really gives me great joy to do this show. I love teaching. I love sharing. I love storytelling. You know, even when I'm doing a vlog, I'm always looking to see a different angle that would excite you guys because you guys are not here. You know, so if I could put it on the ground and walk and you see our footsteps going, will that excite you? And Joshua freaks out when I put the camera on the ground, or if I leave it there on a fence and I walk by and he's like, oh my God, they're going to steal their camera. But I don't do it when people are around, you know? Like when I did it when I went to Sherry Shepherd's thing the other day. All four of us were there. Nobody was there. We walked past really quick and ran back for the camera. And that's when I said, Sandra, this is for you, because Sandra loves seeing that. So anyways, Joe's waiting outside for me. I'm going to go right now, pick up the masa, come back, do a full-fledged show, and then I've claimed back my day. I'm not going to focus on the loss of mommy. I'm going to focus, like Princess Roxana said, the joy that she's having right now with the Lord. Maybe it's because Mother's Day is coming. Maybe it's because the year anniversary is fast approaching. I don't know what it is, but she's very present right now. To me, she feels very present. So, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, guys. Don't fret. I'm doing good. And if I upsetted the few of you that she called your names, please don't be upset much longer. Just know that she loved the friendships that I was making outside, you know, of my little life friendships here, the people through YouTube. So let me run to the store, guys. Ooh, you're one sexy gardener. Do you have a wife? I don't see no wedding ring. What the H-E double hockey sticks does he mean? I don't have a wife because he doesn't wear a wedding ring. I will get Joe. Y'all don't know me. I'm gonna do Mexican judo on you.
Is that right?
You know what that is? Huh? Mexican judo? Judo know if I have a knife. Judo know if I have a gun. Okay? And vote. And vote. And vote. And vote. Gracias, señora. Gracias. Huh? It's soft?
Video.
Almost done. It's gonna be a hard cooking show for me to edit because I had different cameras going from different angles, and I keep vlogging in between. I won't know which segments are the vlogs until I open them. So, new problem today with the Mac computer. It started doing this weird thing where whenever I download an MP3, it just comes up as a different format. And when I try to upload photos to the internet, it's not working. And I found out Jory's Mac is doing the same thing, so it might be a Mac attack, you guys. Anyways, let me finish up my panada show. Joe and I are working hard frying these things. So these two are beans. So what happened when you came home?
There was bananas.
And you decided to do what?
So I was at cruise, and then I came home and I found bananas, and then I was on the cover of.
Why did you go from sounding one accent to sounding?
Because it's
You went from Indian to.
because it's from that Superstar. One day I was.
You went from sounding French to Indian.
Sorry.
Let's
That's how
start
it
again.
goes.
Your Indian came out in you?
Yeah. No.
Oh, happy day. Joe is going for his lottery tickets. I don't know if he's buying more, but he's checking the ones he bought the other day. Here comes Joe from checking his lottery ticket. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I like to do that.
So my sister is having a tea party on Mother's Day, and it's a fancy tea party. I heard that she hired a mobile masseuse. Ain't nobody gonna massage me. Sam, I'm sounding like Mr. Brown. Ain't nobody gonna massage me. I don't like to be massaged. When I was sick with the neck issues, I went to the mall and I paid those people out in public to just massage my upper shoulder and my neck and stuff like that. And I really don't like to be touched by strangers. It's really weird. So I don't think I'm gonna do the massage. She's gonna have finger foods. It's supposed to be all fancy. It's supposed to be 71 degrees. That's too cold for me to be outdoors. I don't like the cold, y'all. I like it to be hot. Back from the gym, guys, and the kitchen is all clean. Joe is over there sipping a cup of coffee. I've told Joe that I think he has ADHD or something like that, because he's the only person I know that can drink coffee this late at night. It's like 9 or 9:30 already. And he doesn't get hyper. He gets sleepy after he drinks the coffee. So, anyhow, I talked with my Uncle Roger today. I called him through Viber when I was at the gym, and he told me that Ramon Vasquez's TV station, BBN in Belize, shows my videos every single day. So I asked him if when they showed the videos, did they like promote me? Because if they're like promoting me, then that's cool. You know, show the videos and say, hey, go check out her YouTube channel. She's Belizean, yada, yada. And so he says, well, he does advertise a lot of Belizean type things and a lot of anything that Belizeans are doing. So I said, I'd really like to talk with him, you know, so that I can find out, hey, what are you doing when you're showing the videos? Because it's not right that I make all these videos and put in all the hard work and then they just take my product and use it. Unless they're promoting me. If somebody's promoting me, then yeah, show the product, right? So he told me that he's going to look up the phone number to find the guy's number. And this is somebody that Joe went to school with back in the day. And I think either my aunt went to his wedding or he was at my aunt's wedding. My Aunt Jenny, can't remember because I was a little kid of 10. But these people have money in Belize. So it's like, come on already. Give me some of the pie or send for me and let's do a promotional, you know, what do you call the thing? Junket? That's what they call it, a junket, when you go around and you promote the show. Do something to bless a sister. That's all I'm saying. So if Belizeans are watching, check Ramon Vasquez's channel, BBN, to make sure my uncle's not wrong. And tell me if my show is showing and let me know if they're promoting me. You know, I need to know that. Are they promoting me? Layla, if you're watching, check that for me, okay? My uncle says every morning when he's getting dressed to go to work, my videos are rolling. So I'd like to know. So I forgot to tell you guys a little story that happened when I went to my cousin Effie's party. Joe's like sucking his coffee over there. So if you hear that, that's Joe, okay? So my cousin Effie, she has a cousin from her dad's side because Effie's related to me through her mom. So this girl, how do I feel about her? It's like, I don't dislike her, but it's like, she's kind of grating. So anyways, when I got there, she was gushing over me. Oh my God, I love your show. I'm so proud of you. And you just keep it up. And I don't know how you can do that for so many years and keep finding recipes. What I'd like to see for you is for you to go to Steve Harvey. And I said, girl, I wrote him 3 different times back in the day when he was inviting Auntie Fee. I really wanted to go be a guest on the show. I didn't look forward to going to Chicago, especially in the cold, but I wanted to be a guest on his show. I said, Sherry Shepherd's tight with him and she could have made a connection. But when she left, the connection was never made and I didn't pursue it because I always follow the inner prompting of the Holy Ghost. And I said, now that I see all this stuff about Steve Harvey, I'm really not feeling that. And I think even as much as I'd like somebody to get me out there, you know, into the public eye, if it were Steve Harvey, I think I would say no. And she's like, what? Why? And I said, well, on top of the fact that he went to go see Trump, you all know how I feel about Trump. I've never backed off of that. I said, I'm seeing a lot of videos about Steve Harvey and the way he treated his second wife, and he may not really be divorced, yada, yada. I don't know about all that. I said, but I've heard other comedians talk about, you know, his demeanor and how he treats people and how he's condescending. I said, so I don't know if I want to fly with that. I don't think I want to line up my brand with his brand. Look at me, my little piddly brand, right? And so she started to go off. Oh, you don't understand what the second wife did to him yet. I don't really care. I was team Steve Harvey the whole time until I said, let me sit down and watch some of these other videos to see what people are saying, because where there's smoke, there's always fire. You know what I mean? And I watch the videos and I'm coming to my own conclusions, or as Mommy would say, I'm coming to my own contusions. Mommy used to say words wrong just for the heck of it, right? That he might not be a very, very nice person. And that's only me looking from the outside. So I said, I don't know. I think I would turn it down. And the girl started to be so argumentative, blah, 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 blah. So here it is yesterday. The thing broke out about Steve Harvey and that memo that he sent to his co-workers, I guess, for the TV show. Because he has the TV show, he's got the radio show. And he's doing like little big shots or whatever. I think Ellen produces that or whatever. So he was just like so nasty in that email telling the coworkers that pretty much don't bother me. You know, I'm big bad Steve Harvey. Don't step to me. And so he came out. He didn't apologize. You know what? I wasn't mad at that. If you're going to be so bold as to write an email, then you better not apologize, because I wouldn't accept your apology because you meant to write that. So I'm not even mad that he didn't apologize, but it just proves my point. So I want to go tag that girl in the thing at Facebook and go, Neener. You know, this is what I was talking about. This is how nasty this man is. But we're going back to what I did earlier this week with Philemon and that letter. If Steve Harvey had followed that format, he could have gotten his message across to the coworkers like, man, I'm overwhelmed. If you all keep coming to me in the hallway and then come in the dressing room when I'm trying to get dressed, that's the only time I have to really like pull myself together. So we're gonna have to find another way where we can have this meeting without having to. There was a different way he could have written that, but Steve Harvey doesn't have the common sense, you know, to even write a letter like that. You ever heard Steve Harvey talk? He talks so grammatically wrong all day long. It's like, my God, who says bought for brought? Correct yourself, dude. You know, if you didn't buy the thing, because bought is the past tense of buy. You know, so if you didn't buy the thing, you brought it. Like he'll say, I brought, you know, 3 dudes that the girl could pick from. And he doesn't say brought. He'll say, I bought you these 3 dudes so you could pick from. Like, correct yourself. You're like 60 or 61 years old. I mean, you can correct yourself, you know? So that's my main thing. And I'm still having pet peeves about people who use bring instead of take, you know, or they never use take anymore. It's like, if I'm going over to Leah and I'm saying the grammar wrong, I would say, I'm going to bring this watermelon over to Leah. That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm going to take this watermelon over to Leah. You know, and I correct my kids all day long because grammar has been disappearing over the past few years, even in TV shows. Like, for instance, on The Blacklist, Reddington he's a communicator. The character of Reddington is a communicator. And if I ever hear him say a grammatically wrong thing, I will lose my mind. You know, so I pay attention to like his characters. Like he speaks so fluent and he speaks grammatically correct, and I think that's what impresses me about that whole show about James Spader. I don't mind using wrong grammar now and then, but you don't have to use it all the time wrong. You know what I mean? So anyways, the bring and take has been getting to me. Anyways, where did I go off on this tangent? You guys can tell I had a pretty decent day for the rest of the day, right? I still miss mommy, but I haven't been weeping, you know, for the rest of the day. Ever since I talked to you guys around 11 o'clock in the morning, I've pulled it together and I've directed my focus to doing the cooking show. That video came out fantabulous. I made up that word. And I've edited it so beautifully. I have like one little part to put in, and I put like a lot of gorgeous music. Oh my God, I'm so proud of that video. It's like 20 minutes long with the panadas. But I really have been wanting to redo that video. And Ramon, if you're going to steal that one, you need to call me. Send me some plane tickets so me and Joe can come to Belize. We can go on this junket. We can talk some residuals or something. Come on, don't just steal from me. I put a lot of effort into this, you know? So anyways, next cooking show, I think I'll bring it up at the next cooking show and say, Ramon Vasquez, if you're watching this, call me, dude. I bet you're not going to play that one. Anyways, good night, guys. I'm going to see you tomorrow night, okay? Bye.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, see, I'm doing it.
This is very, very
Ready. He doesn't want to go back on the boat. Splash.
What splash?
Yeah.